coding injury questions for QAs. We're going to talk about Fibonacci today. Basically, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, those are Fibonacci numbers, and each number is the result of addition of previous two numbers. 0 plus 1 equals to 1, 1 plus 1 equals to 2, 1, 2 equals to 3. Pay attention that each number is now increasing, right, except this 1, 1. All right, so another main point is that do we want to return type string or list? Let's go for string first and then quickly show you guys what is list return type looks like. All right, good. So what we can do is public static return type string. In that case, give a name to the message, find Fibonacci, and we need a parameter because we enter a number. Yeah, I can say number here. All right, so as we mentioned, it's a combination of previous two numbers, so therefore we can starting point initialize these two variables here. First value would be 0, second value would be 1. All right, now what do we do? Let's go for loop. You can use any kind of loop that you like. For simplicity, I'm just using regular loop here. Number, do we have dual lengths or not? So it's giving a warning. Obviously, we cannot use lengths because number here is already int. Therefore, we don't have to do the lengths. All right. So when it's looping, we want those to increment, right? And finally, where do we store that increments? Okay, in the case I can use a string builder, which is faster, more efficient, doesn't create extra space in the memory. In the case, which is the best solution, string builder. Great. All right, so what I can do is now result.append, right? What value do I have to use? B or 0, a B or A. If I use B, it's gonna skip the 0, but we want to start from the 0 because Fibonacci number starts from 0. In that case, I'm gonna append A, and each time it's gonna increment. All right, then what do we do next? So we have mentioned that it is a combination of two numbers. Therefore, what we can do is we can come up with the next number equals to A plus B. What's the data type? It's int. And so let's say 2 is current number, or A equals to 2. In that case, B becomes 3. And then next becomes 5, but I want to keep moving forward like this. Therefore, what I can do is I can do A equals to B. So A becomes next B, and then B becomes next number, because we want to keep that logic moving forward, right? All right, in that case, let's look at this block scope, and then we want to return the result. Oh, I already wrote here result, return result. However, it's giving me warning because the return type is string. Therefore, we can turn that into string. That should be fine. All right, then what I do, let's call this method and Fibonacci. Oh, there is a typo here. Okay. Fibonacci, I'm gonna give 5, and then I'm gonna log this. If I run this, all right, it's giving me 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, but they're too close to each other. So how can I have it a space in between them. Here I can append one more thing. I can append actually empty string. See if it's going to create space between them. Yes. All right, so if I try to call this method one more time, is different input value 7. All right, 8. So in the QA automation or QA manual testing, we already have stories up to 8. Anything bigger than 8 is not desirable. We have to break it down. Even 8 is big, so it's better to break it down to 0.3 and 0.5. Create one big story into 2 smaller stories, right? So earlier we mentioned the return type. We can use string, or we can use one more. So what I can do is can directly copy this and then change the method type, method name. Instead of string, I can give list integer. All right. In that case here, return type has to change. I don't have to return string, but directly return integer. In that case, can I still use string builder? I cannot. I have to change this string builder to list. So list integer. In that case, I can keep the variable name as result and then new array list. All right. In that case, he's giving me here append is not working because for the list we have to use add instead of append. In here also you can use add, or you don't have to use anything at this point. Let's see. All right, now let's call that one more time. Okay, so different method name. Let's call this 2 new methods. All right, so second one is list, first one is string. So which one? It depends on where do you want to use this the result, right? So it depends on that. You can use either integer or string. And again, one more time, for Fibonacci we just give 2 initializing point because next number is addition of current number and previous number. And then here we used a string builder to store increments. We used A instead of B. And here next number is addition of 2, and then we want to maintain, move forward from current 2 to next 2. So 2 is current number. Now I want to make 3 is next current number. Therefore we have to move forward. B becomes A and next becomes B. And return type, don't forget the return type to string, and instead here we used list, right? And in that case we cannot use string builder. We have to create empty list and add the results here. Instead of append, we have to use add, and final result again, one is string, one is list.